Took my first breath where the muddy rises, spills into the Gulf of Mexico, where the skyline's colored by chemical plants that put bread on the table of the working man, where the working man does his best to provide safety and shelter for kids and a wife, giving a little of his soul every day, making overtime to keep the wolves away.
Alright, we're going to do the second test on the Athlon Argos BTR 6x24x50 first focal plane. And I woke up this morning and it was pouring rain. It rained all morning long and it finally stopped around 11ish. So I actually got to go out and do the test. I'm not going to put any footage of the test just so you can get to the results and the video isn't so long. I'll put like 40 seconds or something like that of me shooting at 450 because I took some steel out there and put it out there about 450 yards. Scope was awesome. It was nice shooting, you know, that distance. It didn't have no problems with it. And here's the results. Hopefully they're not confusing. I'll go over them with y'all. When I started off, I shot here and my zero was low, which is fine. I went up 4 MOA and to the left 4 MOA. So here's up 4 MOA. I measured it with a tape, and here's the left 4 MOA. This blue is where the impact should be. My first shot was here. My second shot was here. I guess I pulled that shot. I doubt it was the scope because, as you'll see here in a second, how close they are. I went up 10 and I went to the right. I pulled my first shot. I instantly knew it whenever I squeezed the trigger. But my second shot felt great when I squeezed the trigger. It is here. My third shot did not. I knew I pulled it as soon as I pulled the trigger. So I took a fourth shot to make sure I got a good trigger squeeze, and it was right here by my first one. Both of those shots felt great. Here's where the impact should be, this blue circle. Then I went up 14. Same thing. First shot. I know I pulled the second shot, so I took a third shot to make sure I got a good trigger squeeze, and the impact was there. The blue circle, once again, is where the bullet should impact. So if you look at it, hopefully I didn't confuse you, but everything is right on. Besides me pulling the shots that I know and I promise you were 100% my fault, I think the scope did awesome. It's $369 scope, and it's first focal plane, and it comes with an illuminated reticle. So I hope this helped you make a decision on whether you want to buy an Athlon or not. I have no complaints on the scope. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video, and I will put some footage at the end just so there's some sort of action and it's not just like a tabletop review. Thank y'all for watching. Any comments, just leave them below and I'll try to answer any questions or anything. Thanks. I'll be sticking that footage at the end of this video of me shooting the steel. It's at 450 yards. The scope did really good, and you won't be able to see the plate because my camera doesn't zoom that far, and so I just recorded it on an iPhone just so you could hear the actual hits. I'll just put 40 seconds of it in there, and hopefully I'll be getting a camera so in the future when I do shoot further distances I'll be able to have the plates in sight so you can see the actual impact. Thanks for watching the video, guys.
Hit. Hit. Hit.